What's up, guys? Today is day 2 of Moto Academy Christmas. What that means, we're giving away something every day until Christmas to a random subscriber. All you have to do to be entered is go to club.themotoacademy.com. Tonight, we're giving away an apparel pack. So what that means, we're gonna pick a random subscriber in the live stream tonight, and you guys will have your chance to win a selection of whatever merch you want that is on the website, which is pretty cool. And then you gotta make sure you guys stay in the app, because every day the prizes get cooler, and the grand prize is going to be a trip that you can win from anywhere in the world to fly to Florida to train with myself, the Moto Academy team, and we're also going to Daytona Supercross. So it's going to be an epic trip of a lifetime. Your chance to win, go to club.themotoacademy.com. Happy holidays, guys.
What's up, AJ? Dixon Balls here. I'm just wondering, as a business owner, when you made the decision to hire employees, what kind of thought went into that? How did you know you were ready to make it work? It's obviously a great decision, but looking at it from my standpoint, there's a lot unknowns in where you'll get the money from and what value you'll get out of it. Just looking to see how you went through that thought process.
I just need to know, is that hat, is that real or not? It's really hard to figure out.
Almost, the more you look at it, it looks like
real.
It's like a
really well-knit hat.
I think it is, yes. But
no, it's definitely fake as you look to the bottom. Let us know, is that real? Also.
Wow, I thought it was real the whole time.
Well, he's always got something on his head. Is that just me noticing that? First he had the frosted tips, now it's the hat.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Both cool. Anyways.
Shout out Dixon Balls.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to the whole Balls family.
Yeah, Mrs. Balls, all of them.
Little Balls.
Also, thank you so much for the gift for Millie.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Okay, so I answered this one as well, and I don't remember how I answered it. So, but this is appropriate because we were just talking about it. This year went from 2 employees to in between 7 to 9, still unknown.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We got some mystery people in there.
And, well, help me out here, because we did that in a year where, one, we're having a baby. Had a baby. Did she just soil herself again?
I'm not sure if that came out the front end or the back.
Did you just burp out the back? Allie is having a baby. That's a pretty good excuse to not hire people and play it safe. Allie's quitting her job. That's a pretty good reason to play it safe and maybe not hire people and try to scale right now. Just bought an expensive home in Connecticut to live in so we could be near family.
Well, to be clear, the home isn't expensive. The interest rate is freaking interest
paying a lot of interest on this home here in Connecticut. That could be an excuse. What else? There was like 4 or 5 things that happened all at the same time.
A facility not working out. And
while simultaneously scaling 5 more employees to go full-time all at once.
Committing to them, not just an hourly wage, but set dollar amounts weekly.
So talk about risk adverse.
I'm worried about her rolling.
This guy's risk adverse.
He's not.
And I'm risk adverse. How good of a decision was that?
You're not risk adverse. I am.
Oh.
Yeah, you said that backwards. Okay.
Wait, risk adverse.
Yeah, meaning you don't want anything to do with risk. I'm risk adverse.
I'm the risk champion.
Risk welcomer.
Welcome
risk
all
eater.
Because in my mind there wasn't risk. It was the only natural step. Now, do you have to scale that many people all at once? No, but we did it in a really, I think, strategic way to where it was not only necessary but made sense. So many dirt bikes. I'm jealous.
We got some dirt bikes riding.
He had a chainsaw on that one, cutting trails in. That's cool. Man, KDX, where are you at? Shout out driver Jamie. Any day now. But I think it's key, because if not, okay, we start this business, AJ Catanzaro Moto X Academy, which is what it started as in 2016, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And I make the decision, like most do, to not bring on any employees and just do it myself, because it's easier, because I don't trust anybody, because I could do it better than anybody else, because I don't want to give up control, whatever your excuse is to not hire people.
You still won't want to do those things once you hire them. You won't want to trust them or do any of those things.
Then 5 years later, bring us to fast forward to 2023, almost 2024. Now I'm going to find you're going to find yourself very quickly hitting a ceiling of how much money you can make as one individual. You're also going to be forced to trade all of your time to earn that money, which to me is worth no amount of money, by the way. You couldn't pay me any dollar amount to do what I did for that short amount of time back in like early COVID days where I was going to the track for 12 hours
Really?
a day, every day. To be forced back into that, to do it every day, no matter what, and have no choice, that was hard. I was there every...
It's funny because from my perspective, it seemed like it was easy for you.
Oh, because I knew where it was getting me. But if I didn't know where that was getting me and that was it,
Wait, hold on.
that's what the business was, and you just had to work that hard to earn that
Okay,
much
so
money
hold on
all
now.
the time with no end in sight.
2020, beginning of 2020 COVID, your income was racing. Mostly.
Yeah, in private lessons.
Racing.
In semi-private lessons.
Which, how much do you make a race as a privateer?
Oh, I make negative amounts of money racing.
No, well, you had a lot of...
Sponsors back then. I had sponsors. I maybe made 20 grand a year. Right?
Yeah.
From racing, and I probably was making 20 to 25 grand a year from like private lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We owned a townhouse.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's wild. That was 3 years ago.
So how much did we increase revenue by? 1,000%?
Well, that doesn't. That all I was pointing out in that is that putting in hard work and being strategic, how much things can change in a matter of 3 years.
But having the vision to know that the employees are necessary.
Yeah.
I don't even like calling them employees, like creating a team,
Yeah.
an actual team and family to do it with you is necessary. Think about this. If you worked for 365 days a year, so the calendar year of 2023, if it were just me, you get 365 days of productive work. If you have, let's pick the middle number here of employees that we're guessing that I have. If we have 8 employees working for a year, you have 365 now times 8 people. That's 2,920 days worth of productive work being done. Not to mention...
So what is that in hours?
I don't know. That's going to get confusing.
2,900
days compared to 365 days of just workload being executed. Forget the fact that you can collaborate and use those people as a mastermind to come up with ideas and brainstorm and to all of it. It's the only option.
Yeah.
It's the only option. Just like the only option is to start, the only option is to also do that.
If you see the need for it, hire them.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence to make sure you're hiring a good person that's wanting to see your business grow.
It's going to, at the beginning, it's going to be the most difficult challenge you've faced yet. And
not just at the beginning.
It no longer is it though.
Yeah, but
I'm good at it now. And
oh, are you?
Yeah.
But it's
problems will still arise.
Right. I'm just saying.
But at the beginning, it's going to feel extremely difficult, and it's going to feel like the biggest hurdle that you've had to overstep yet, because you go from trying to figure out like how to be profitable to now all of a sudden I've got to deal with the emotions of other people, and I've got to deal with psychology of other human beings, and like how do I make people feel incentivized, and how do I make people want to work together towards something for everybody's benefit and the benefit of the business. You got to learn a lot to be able to be efficient at that.
Yeah.
That is part of the reason and part of the motivation that I've been trying to upgrade myself and just improve and learn and grow as quickly as I have, because I want to be the highest level leader that exists.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Instead of being like, you hear so many times people talk about their bosses as like a crappy individual to have to deal with, and all the things that they have wrong with them. And I want to be the guy that people look at and go, wow, not only is he the most fair, good person, but he's a visionary. Like he knows how to solve problems. He knows what the future looks like, even when the team is kind of at times like not knowing where that next move is. I can point
you know
my
what I'm
finger
proud
and
of you
tell
for?
you. What?
learning how to upload photos in the right album in Dropbox.
Don't jinx
Because I can't talk about how many people I've worked for in the past that are like at the top and have no clue how to do anything. It's like the worst thing ever. So to be a boss or a leader, whatever you want to call yourself,
I thought I knew how
you
Dropbox
need to know
worked.
how to do everything your team knows how to do, which I think you mostly do.
Which I do.
For the most part.
I do.
Sometimes you get a little lazy, but...
Well, I get lazy because I pay people to do the thing. So
Right.
I'm not going to do what they need.
Right. I'm just saying if you could make somebody's life easier by doing something like that, you know,
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
I still don't know what was going wrong with the Dropbox
You
situation.
figured it out, so it doesn't matter.
No, I did it one time correct. So we'll see if the next time is correct
All right.
or not.
Yeah.
Because the whole time I wasn't just aimlessly like tossing the stuff into Dropbox randomly. I was clicking into the folder, doing what I thought needed to be done. And that thing would just end up, the video file would just end up wherever it would want to go.
Poor Grant.
So sorry, Grant. Sorry, Jackson. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah. And now, yes. I mean, long story, extremely long.
Do it, dicks and balls.
I'm sure I think Dixon Balls is secretly high level. Have we discussed this? And
yes, you came home from lunch and told me that.
I'm sure is asking more so for other people's
benefit.
We're curious as to just what my thought process was behind it.
So there you have it, Dicks and Balls. Please let us know where to purchase the hat.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Great question, Dixon Balls. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.